Front handspring is taught after a student has learned a handstand, because in the handspring, the arms are placed on the floor just like in the handstand. The first exercise leading to the front handspring. Arms up, leg forward, kick up into the handstand. Make sure to kick the mattress. It is not allowed to touch the mattress with buttocks, nor to push shoulders forward so to let the head press against the mattress. This is a major error, which prevents the correct execution of the front handspring. Once again, the correct form. Kick up into the handstand. Look how strongly his feet strike the mattress. Return to the initial position. This exercise is done very well if the hands are slightly lifted off the floor as the feet strike the mattress. We will try to show it. And after the hands first land on the floor, there is a moment when the hands come off the floor. This may require spotting because the arms might buckle and allow the head to move forward. This is why we try to catch the student by the hips and take some weight off the arms as the heels hit the mattress. In this exercise, it is important to look at the hands the whole time. Our demonstrator will execute this exercise from an upright position with arms overhead. And swing and kick with the leg. It is important that the elbows be straight, hands shoulder width apart. Head up and look at the floor. Do not flex the neck. This is an error. It causes the shoulders and head to move forward so you can fall on your head. Typical errors are looking not at the spot where hands will land, but up or straight ahead. This causes the hips to hit the mattress. We will show it now. You can clearly see that the hips went too far forward and the head is tucked in. If you let shoulders move forward too far and lift the head too much, the head will strike the mattress together with feet and you'll end up in an arch. The head and heels lean on the mattress. This too is wrong. Now the correct form, with only the heels touching the mattress. Look at the floor the whole time. Yes. Remember that the perfect form is when the hands come off the floor simultaneously with the kick. Once again. Hop. Exactly. This was a perfect execution, with a bounce on the hands. Once again, we'll show the performance with a bounce on hands as the heels kick the mattress. After achieving such performance, you can proceed to other drills leading up to the front handspring. The next step in learning the front handspring is doing it off an elevation. Begin from an upright stance, arms overhead, long step forward, hands on the edge of the mattress. Kick up the trailing leg and land in a front lunge. I will show how to position the hands for spotting the front handspring. As the student enters the handstand, with one arm hold around the waist, shoulder supports the lower back. The hand of the other arm catches the student's shoulder, and in this manner try to carry the student forward. Once again, I will show the method of spotting for light people. Hold by the shoulder and around the waist. Put the hand right on the shoulder. Carry the student forward. Now we will show the method of spotting for heavy people. Together with my colleague, we perform the same hold, one hand on the shoulder, the other arm around the waist. We rest the student on our shoulders. Now you can see how we hold his shoulders. And slowly we lower him on his legs. The turn we have done was only to show the hold and not a part of the spotting technique. When we feel that the student lands well on his hands and swings the straight leg correctly, we spot him lighter so we can do it at a faster pace. Ready? Swing. After learning to do the front handspring from standing still, we can practice it with a power hurdle. Begin standing a little farther from the edge. Power hurdle, arms up, put hands on the edge, swing the leg. Spotting is the same as shown earlier. When I feel that the student does the front handspring well off an elevation, which means that he escapes from my arms, and I feel that he can do it alone, we move on to practice on the floor. I kneel to more easily put my shoulder under the student's center of gravity, about the height of his navel. Go ahead. Arms up. I catch the shoulder and put my other arm and shoulder under his waist, below his navel. This is why spotting this way is easy on the spotter. Once again, I will show spotting in the kneeling position. The first hand catches the shoulder. The other arm goes under the hips, under his center of gravity, and I try to transfer him forward. We will do it again, only more dynamically. Stance, arms up. One hand catches the shoulder, the other arm under the hips. Stance, arms up, under the shoulder, under the hips, carry forward, fine. We will show how to spot heavier people. This is why there's two of us to spot the student. Stance, arms up. The nearer hand catches the shoulder, the farther arm goes under the hips, and we carry the student forward. Now we will show it at a proper, faster pace. Stance, fast swing of the leg, and the landing. Arms up, leg forward, we catch the shoulders, and carry the student forward. We will show the same thing at a fast pace. Swing, and we let go. We move on to the next step in learning, the front handspring, doing it after the power hurdle. It is good to draw chalk marks for the student, showing where to start and where to put arms. The power hurdle takes about 1 meter. The next step is also about a meter, and hands are placed on the floor, also a meter from that step. So we should take about 3 meters and draw circles for the hands. Again, spotting is from the kneeling position, and from a power hurdle the student performs the front handspring. Yes, we see that because of the distance we marked, the student had to stretch out his movements forward. This imposed on him the right tempo of movements for this technique. Once again, the front handspring. Power hurdle. Yes. After such execution, the student can move on to doing it on his own. When the student performs it well with the power hurdle, when we feel that he escapes from our arms, we can let him practice the front handspring with a pre-run, with light spotting. Pre-run, power hurdle, put hands gently under the shoulder and under the hips. Here we don't need to hold him, just spot him in case he stumbles, so to keep him from falling and to help him land on his feet. Once again, pre-run. Gently support under the hips, yes. To further perfect the front handspring, we can perform it with a 2-foot takeoff or on one arm. Our colleague will demonstrate. And one arm front handspring.